All right, so today we're going to be looking into something pretty cool. Private jet travel.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, so kind of a step up from our usual deep dives,
Hmm.
but we're going to be taking a look at Villiers Jets, and they have this idea of self-sovereign travel.
Yeah, I saw that on their website.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
so we've got their website pulled up, and we're going to see what it's all about.
Sounds good.
All right, so just starting from the top here, it says they have access to over 10,000 aircraft and 40,000 destinations.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of choices.
Yeah.
But I think what's really interesting here is they're emphasizing like a very personalized experience. They mention a dedicated team of charter experts available 24/7.
Yeah.
Seems like they really want to help people.
Yeah. And they really highlight that you can use private terminals too, so you don't have to deal with all the,
Yeah.
the airport craziness.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge plus.
Yeah.
Like, think about all the time you'd save, no security lines, no waiting at the gate, no delays.
Yeah, it's like they're giving you time back.
Yeah.
It's exactly.
Which is like the ultimate luxury these days.
For sure.
So speaking of luxury, there's this section on their website called Empty Legs. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
What is that all about?
Well, it seems like these are repositioning flights. So let's say a jet flies from like London to Paris with passengers, but then it needs to get back to London or maybe fly somewhere else, even if there aren't any passengers booked.
So instead of flying empty, they offer these flights at a discount.
Exactly.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, are there any catches?
Well, the schedule might not be as flexible,
Yeah.
and there's always chance of like last minute changes.
Okay.
But if you're looking for a, kind of a unique way to experience private jet travel and maybe save some money, Empty Legs are definitely worth checking out. And actually, I think our listeners should take a look at the website themselves.
Yeah, we'll be sure to include a link in the description.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can actually see like the types of aircraft they have, the destinations, even some of the empty legs options.
Mm-hmm. It's really interesting to see what's out there.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe someone will book their next trip on a private jet after seeing this.
Yeah, you never know. All right, so let's get back to these empty legs for a second. I'm looking at the website here, and they have some pretty enticing examples.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Well, there's one from London to Barbados on a Global Express.
Wow. So you could be soaking up the sun in the Caribbean just a few hours after leaving London.
That's incredible. Or there's a shorter one from London to Corfu on a Citation Bravo.
Not bad.
Yeah, and they have all sorts of aircraft types. Smaller jets for quick trips, and then larger ones for like intercontinental travel.
And the destinations are all over the map, too.
Yeah, I'm noticing that each listing has an inquire button.
Oh, yeah. So you can contact them for a personalized quote based on, like, your specific travel needs.
Okay, so it's not like a one-size-fits-all kind of thing.
No, they really seem to tailor the experience to each individual.
Very cool. Okay, so this is all sounding very luxurious, but I'm sure some of our listeners are wondering about the safety aspect of private jet travel.
Yeah, that's a valid concern.
So does Villiers Jets address this at all?
They do, actually. They emphasize that they only work with certified operators who meet, like, the highest industry standards.
So they're not just focused on luxury, but also on peace of mind.
Exactly.
Okay, that's good to know. So we've talked about their fleet, their destinations, their commitment to personalized service, and their focus on safety. It seems like they're really trying to redefine the private jet travel experience.
Yeah, they are. And I think it's worth pointing out that they also have a merch section on their website.
Oh yeah, what's that all about?
They're selling branded hats and travel accessories.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, I think it speaks to a certain lifestyle. It's like they're building a brand around this whole idea of self-sovereign travel.
It's like they're saying, this is more than just a way to travel, it's a way of life. Okay, so speaking of experiences, I was looking at the customer testimonials on their website, and they're glowing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people seem to be really happy with Villiers Jets.
What are some of the things they're saying?
Well, one quote that stood out to me was, the only way to travel.
Wow, that's a strong endorsement.
Yeah, and another one said, you have been an absolutely exceptional broker to work with.
So it seems like they're really going above and beyond to provide a great experience.
Yeah, they really are. So for our listeners who are intrigued by all of this, but maybe haven't considered private jet travel before, what would you say to them?
I would say that Villiers Jets is definitely worth checking out. Their website is a great resource. You can learn about their fleet, their destinations, their commitment to safety and personalized service. And if you're ready to take the next step, you can easily contact their team for a personalized quote.
Yeah. And don't forget, we've included a link to their website in the description below. All right. So before we move on, I want to leave our listeners with a question. If you could fly anywhere in the world on your own schedule
Yeah.
and create your own bespoke travel experience, where would it be?
That's a good question.
What kind of adventure would you embark on?
That's something to think about.
It's fascinating how Villiers Jets is tapping into this desire for freedom and control over our travel experiences.
Yeah, it really is. People are craving that kind of autonomy these days.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it really makes you think, doesn't it? Like the world feels so much smaller when you can just hop on a private jet and be anywhere in a few hours.
Yeah, it's amazing. But let's be real for a second. We've been talking about all this luxury and freedom,
Yeah.
but we haven't even mentioned the cost. I'm sure our listeners are wondering about that.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, private jet travel is definitely an investment.
Right.
But Villiers Jets seems to be aware of that they offer different options for different budgets. Like we talked about the empty legs, which can save you a lot of money. And they have that inquire button for personalized quotes.
Right, so you're not just looking at a set price, you're getting a quote based on your specific trip.
Very
The
cool.
aircraft, you choose the dates,
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're tailoring your travel plans.
like a bespoke suit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly.
So I noticed something else on their website that kind of speaks to this whole luxury thing. They have a merch section.
Oh, really? What are they selling?
Branded hats, travel accessories, that kind of stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think it's smart. They're building a lifestyle brand. It's not just about the travel itself. It's about like aligning yourself with a certain image.
Like you're part of an exclusive club.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's go back to that self-sovereign travel tagline for a second. What do you think they're trying to say with that?
I think it's about more than just comfort and luxury. It's about control. Like, especially when it comes to travel, which can be so unpredictable, people want to feel like they're in charge of their journey.
Yeah, it's like a rebellion against all the hassles of traditional travel.
Yeah.
No more security lines, no more delays, no more lost luggage.
Exactly. It's about taking back your time and your freedom.
And they've made their website really sleek and easy to use.
Oh, yeah. Have you spent some time on it?
I have, and it's really well designed. It's like they're inviting you into this exclusive world.
A world where travel is effortless and luxurious.
So for our listeners who are really interested in Villiers Jets, what's the next step?
I'd say just go to their website. We'll put the link in the description. Spend some time exploring the different sections. Look at the aircraft, the destinations, the empty legs. And when you're ready, you can request a personalized quote.
Easy as that.
Yep. So go check it out. You might be surprised at what you find.
So let's shift gears a bit. We've been talking a lot about the practical side of Villiers Jets, but I'm curious about the more emotional side, the experiences, the stories.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not just about getting from A to B. It's about the journey itself, the memories you make.
And speaking of memories, they have a whole section on their website for customer testimonials.
Oh, yeah. What are people saying?
Well, a lot of them talk about how Villiers Jets exceeded their expectations. Like they were really impressed with the service, the attention to detail, the whole experience. For example, one person said, "The staff went above and beyond to accommodate our last-minute changes. We felt truly cared for."
That's great to hear. It sounds like they're really committed to personalized service.
Yeah, and another quote that I liked was, "Flying with Villiers Jets was like stepping into a different world. It was pure luxury and relaxation."
It's interesting how they've created this aura of exclusivity and luxury. It's not just about the private jet. It's about everything that comes with it.
Yeah, they've really redefined what it means to travel in style.
And they've done it in a way that feels both aspirational and achievable.
Right. It's not just for the super rich. They have options like empty legs and personalized quotes to make it more accessible.
So what makes Villiers Jets so interesting is that they're not just selling a service. They're selling a dream and experience.
And they're doing it in a way that feels fresh and innovative.
Definitely. So before we wrap up, I want to go back to something we talked about earlier, the emotional aspect of private jet travel.
Yeah, let's dig into that a bit more.
What kind of emotions do you think they're trying to evoke in their customers?
I think it's a mix of excitement, freedom, empowerment, Imagine stepping onto your own private jet knowing you're in control of your schedule and your destination.
It's like you're breaking free from all the limitations of traditional travel.
Right, no more rushing, no more lines, no more cramped seats.
And suddenly all these amazing destinations are within reach.
You could have breakfast in Paris one day and explore Tuscany the next.
It's about expanding your horizons and experiencing the world on your own terms.
And creating memories that will last a lifetime.
Exactly. So let's leave our listeners with one final thought.
Okay.
If Villiers Jets represents the future of luxury travel, what does that future look like? What new possibilities and experiences will we see as private jet travel becomes more accessible?
That's a great question, and one that we'll definitely be exploring more in future episodes.
But for now, I encourage everyone to visit the Villiers Jets website and start dreaming about their next adventure.
And we'll be sure to keep you updated on our journey as we learn more about Villiers Jets and the world of luxury travel.
Until next time, happy travels, everyone.
Yeah, it really is exciting to think about all the possibilities.
It is. And you know what I like about Villiers Jets is they give you that little push to start thinking. Like their website is almost like a starting point for all these luxury travel ideas.
Yeah, I like that. And, speaking of luxury, we haven't even talked about the aircraft themselves. They're like works of art.
Oh, absolutely. They are. From the Gulfstreams to the Falcons, they're really something special.
And their website does a great job of showing them off. Like they have beautiful pictures and really detailed descriptions.
Yeah, you can almost imagine yourself on board, sitting in those comfy seats, sipping champagne, looking out the window.
And the best part is you can choose from all sorts of jets. Smaller ones for shorter trips, bigger ones for those long hauls.
Yeah, it's all about finding the right jet for you. And their team can help you with that too.
It's like having a personal assistant for your private jet travel.
Exactly. They handle everything, the ground transportation, the catering, the entertainment. You just have to sit back and relax.
So for our listeners who are interested in Villiers Jets, what's the first step?
Just go to their website. We'll put the link in the description below. Take a look around, explore the different sections, see what catches your eye.
It's like a virtual tour of private jet travel.
Yeah, exactly. And when you're ready, their team is there to answer any questions and help you book your trip.
So simple. So what are you waiting for? Check out Villiers Jets and see what luxury travel is all about.
Until next time, happy travels, everyone.